Okay, so today what I'm going to be doing is installing the timing cover, water pump, and if time permits, the oil pump oil pickup, and just place the oil pan in place. Missing one bolt for that. I have most of the ones from factory. I just need to go to my local hardware store, probably find a grade A bolt just in case, so then I could then tighten down the oil pan for that. And probably find a filter so it won't be gathering dust, but then again I have it covered with a garbage bag. So I'm going to start with that. In case if someone ever wonders, for an AA LTD Crown Victoria, the placements for the studs. These two basically go here. And then your timing light not timing light, the timing pointer mark, bracket, I guess. Probably has a correct name, I just don't know. Goes here, and I already have the bolts associated with it separate. Okay, so I already have the timing chain cover installed. What else? I just need to get bolts for these covered in our airplane. Okay, I just have to get bolts for this cover because this was a Dorman timing chain cover. It's not the original factory one. And I got the bolts, not the bolts, but I got the gas can cover here somewhere. I don't know what they were thinking. They send you a block plate in case if you don't have a fuel pump, a mechanical fuel pump, but they don't send you the bolts. So now I have to go to my local hardware store, buy the bolts, and continue from there. Now I just need to go also rent a tool to install the damper, because you shouldn't put these with an impact wrench. I will be throwing paint on this, brushed on paint, the same thing for the bolts. I want the engine to be at least presentable. I'm now aiming for car show finish, but at least I want it to look as if it came from the factory like that. Now what I'm going to do is install the oil pump and pickup tube, and then just place the oil pan temporarily on the engine. Okay, so I went to install the oil pump, and guess what happened? So I was using the ARP bolts for the oil pump for the 302, and they never came with instructions as to how much they have to be torqued down. So I go on their website, and since it was an accessory kit or an engine fastener kit for the oil pump, on their page, for example, the 516 says 24 foot-pounds, the 38 says 45 foot-pounds. So I said, since I never got instructions or anything, I said, let me go with those, since it basically says for engine fastener. So I went to torque it down. The block one held well. Torqued it down to 45. Since this one's 516, it says it has to be 24 foot-pounds. When I'm torquing it down, once I start passing 20, I feel that it's starting to slip. and basically broke off. So now I have to wait till Monday, contact ARP to see. Probably I made the mistake. Probably I just assumed that I had to use the one on their website, which I don't know why they don't even have this done by category. And I'm going to see what could be done, because the oil pump itself, I think I either buy it for like 30 or 40 bucks. Buy it on Amazon. It's a Melling oil pump. Probably it's a bad cast. I don't know, but I should have. I thought they should have held better. I did use the assembly lube. Now that's another hiccup for the engine build, which basically means it's going to be at least a week before I can continue back to putting everything back together. I do have the head gaskets I still need to install, but I really don't want to continue with that, or the lifters, until I have the oil pan installed. And because of this, it's now another extra week. Great.